Our next two inductees are some of the original NAI basketball coaches in school history. Mary Wisniewski, Mary's leadership and dedication have left an enduring legacy at IU South Bend, where she helped shape the foundation of women's athletics. As one of the first NAI women's basketball coaches in school history, her pioneering efforts extended beyond wins and losses, where she won 5 postseason championships and 2 regular season championships. Fostering a culture of excellence and empowerment for her players, she led her teams, as I mentioned, to 5 5 NAI national tournament berths, which even today is the most of any coach in school history. Her influence can still be felt across the institution and in the broader community, where she has continued to impact young athletes and students alike. Today, we proudly recognize her significant contributions to IU South Bend athletics with her induction into the Hall of Fame. Mary Wisniewski.
I don't have anything, because I would have been up here if I had a whole bunch, a long time. First of all, I would like to thank Coach Cooper, Coach Bruce for putting this all together. It's a great honor. I would also like to thank or to congratulate all the other inductees. Coach Jones, he is the first one who hired me. And it came because I was in his graduate class with a bunch of friends of mine. I don't know if you remember that. And then after the graduate class, he gives me a call. I'm coaching out of Clay High School. And he gives me a call and he goes, "Hey, a job's open. You want to come and interview for it?" Sure. What, tell me a little bit about it. No, just come and interview. Just come and interview. So I did. And I want to thank Coach Martin, who's my assistant coach, who at that time was a player, and she interviewed me. Players interviewed, and then I went in front of everybody else, and they interviewed me. And it's kind of funny because one of the questions Coach Martin said is, that she knows, "Coach, you going to make us run?" And I'm thinking, okay, is this a setup question? What? And I'm like, well, yeah, of course I'm going to make you run. And I had him at the track. I had him in. She was looking for the ambulance all the time. I mean, but it worked. And I asked her after a while, after a couple years afterwards, I asked her why, and she goes, "Because we didn't run before. We didn't run. We didn't run when we were a club team. We didn't run." I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so thank you, Coach Jones, for making that call. Thank you, Coach Martin, for being by my side all this time. We are best friends to this day. We're neighbors, so we're inseparable, I think. To T doesn't remember, but he used to help us. Like when we made it to nationals, the guys would come out and they would scrimmage against us before we went to nationals to kind of give us somebody against height. He'd swat everybody's shot away, but it's okay. But thank you for doing that and helping us out. Very young, nice young men. I always remember that about you. You're always so polite, so helpful. Congratulations on your honor. Amy, if you know Caitlin Clark, Amy was the Caitlin Clark of that era. And I'm being totally serious. I am totally serious. She would pull up from anywhere. Logo threes, Amy did it. National tournament against the #1 team in the nation. Amy came down, and there is nobody around, and Amy's like, she just pulls up. And we're talking logo 3. And she made it. And I think we tied the game or whatever against the #1 team, against Southern Nazarene. And the other coaches are kind of looking, like they're looking at her. And I'm just like, keep shooting. Just keep shooting. I mean, we gave them a run for their money. I mean, they didn't know what hit them. Okay? But congratulations on your honor. Thank you to the rest of some of my players that showed up, Billy, Jamie, okay, Melanie. Okay, I think it's great that you guys are here. Again, just some of the players that were so instrumental in why I'm here. Okay, I had some great teams, great young ladies. And to this day, I probably keep track and on Facebook, and I know exactly what's going on in their lives, their kids, what their kids' sports are. We talked and we all want to get together, but that's what I feel like was built when they were here. We built those relationships, and now it's just great to see where they have gone in their lives. And that's the most important thing. It's not what they really did on the court, and that was nice, but it's the young ladies that they turned out to be, and their families and how they're raising their kids, and that's what makes me the most proud. They got an education from here, and now they're doing something with that education, and now their kids. I love to see a lot of my players, kids, playing sports, doing things. They're coaching their kids. That's the main thing. That's what I love to see. I thank my brother for coming from New York for this. That was very special for me. But again, to all the parents that came out and supported us day in, day out. Again, the Bonners, just like Amy's parents, they were there. Some of these parents were at every single game, no matter where we went. Ohio, down to Tennessee, they were there, supporting us, yelling at referees, whatever it may be. Okay, they were there, and we had we didn't have a lot of fans at times, but we had the main fans. That was good. They were there to support their kids and to watch them grow through those 4 years, 2 years, whatever it may be. It was just a great experience. And I got to be close with the fans, and so did Coach Martin, or our parents. It was just nice. We just built those relationships. Thank you again. Thank you for this whole honor, and I appreciate it. Thank you.